Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einem weiteren Video. Und zwar wir versuchen es jetzt auf jeden Fall schnell zu halten und kurz. Ja, wir machen auf jeden Fall die Quest von Lady Ashbury fertig. Und hier finden wir auf jeden Fall für unsere fehlende Inhaltsstoffe die Quest.
Strickland's project could be dangerous. I have a mind to report him to Dr. Ackroyd.
Ja, hier Placebo. Hä? Eine rätselhafte Folie. Hey, warte mal. Hä? Ha. Okay. Oh. Also es ist Katastrophe wirklich, wenn man von melde ich ihn oder melde ich ihn nicht? Eigentlich nicht. Der Meinung bin ich auf jeden Fall nicht. Kreuz.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
I have managed to improve the mixture by diluting it. Have you ever heard of Sir Joseph Francis Olive? Or the placebo effect?
No, I don't think so. Why?
A placebo is a substance or procedure that has no actual physical effect.
You made a placebo of my project. Why?
Research has established that a placebo, as long as the subject believes in the effect, can provoke a positive physiological reaction.
Really? That's fascinating. And you want me to, what, administer the placebo and see what occurs?
Something like that, yes.
Well, I'm a bit surprised, but I trust you, Dr. Reed. Please take the key to my cabinet and put this placebo there for future use.
Aha.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Ah, warte mal.
Good evening, Doctor.
And good...
Ich kann... nee, warte mal. Nee, doch nicht.
Goodbye.
So, das habe ich falsch verstanden. Aber ich komme jetzt auf jeden Fall sogar schon mal hier rein, ne?
It's locked, all right.
Scheiße. Verschlossen. Safe kann ich hier irgendwas. Safe kann ich hier irgendwas noch gönnen.
It's locked. It's locked, all right.
Goswig.
At least Strickland can't kill anyone with this formula.
Herr Brannigan, oder? Heißt die Tusse. Oder bin ich jetzt blöd? Ha.
I'm...
Do you think Dr. Strickland...
His wish to cure the sick is not driven by pride.
You consider him a good practitioner, yet you will not report his mess.
Strickland may be a rival, but I will not use the...
Thank you.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
But in circumstances...
Good evening,
And good evening.
Did you know Dr. Ackroyd never reported your experimental research, despite the fact he doesn't agree with it?
Really? I didn't suspect he knew about my work. I must confess I am surprised.
Perhaps he thinks you should realize for yourself the danger of what you're doing.
See how condescending he can be? My God, he can be so irritating.
Goodbye.
Good evening.
Ich wollte doch nicht mit der Tusse reden.
I've read your son's medical report, Beatrice. It's not the flu or anything life-threatening. What has you so worried?
He was at death's door when he was brought here. I just want him to be better as soon as possible.
He's not out of the woods yet, you know. He might need to stay here longer than expected.
Take care of him then, Dr. Reed. People here only seem to focus on contagious patients. I worry my poor Mortimer will be neglected.
Goodbye. Good evening, Mr.
I'm okay.
Your medical report says you're not affected by the Spanish flu. What do you think of that, Mortimer?
Does it make me happy? Not in the slightest. If it was up to me, I would have left this place long ago. I know I don't belong here.
And why do you think you don't belong here?
I know the staff have more important things to do than look after me. There's plenty of patients here who need their attention.
I have to go.
I'm all right. Fine with me.
Good evening.
Goodbye.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Mr.
Good evening.
Goodbye.
You always knew the words to calm. As for me.
Good evening.
Good evening.
According to the report I read, your unprofessional conduct put a patient in danger, Gwyneth.
That's not true. I know when my patient's life is at risk, and I'm more competent than a lot of doctors that I know. Problem is, I'm a woman.
I don't see what your gender has to do with your abilities, nurse.
Yes, nurse. Because I'll never be a doctor, no matter what my skills. I could make a decision that could save a life, but oh no, that's unbecoming conduct.
Have you heard of Elizabeth Blackwell? She was the first woman listed on the UK Medical Register. Change is slow, but it will come. And you will always have my support.
To have the right shouldn't be determined by sex, skin, or wealth. That's all I'm saying.
Goodbye.
We are overwhelmed by this horrifying epidemic.
Good evening,
Dr. Reed.
Goodbye.
So. Ah. Mhm.
can't believe I'm doing this. I have this thirst for blood.
So.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
More and more of these bloody leeches every night. Aye. But the guards recruit more and more every year. When did you join the guard? 2 days ago. This is my first patrol. That's it! Vicious bugger! It's a leech! Get it! Oh, Christ! That's it! Got out. Best be on your way home. Go on, off you trot. Elite! We have to stop it! Christ! He's dead!
Whitechapel. This neighborhood is linked somehow to the kind Lady Ashbury's blackmail. First, let's find this Petrescu fellow.
Ach, Digga. Das ist wieder so ein Akt, Alter. Oh, Mann. Ich dachte, die Scheiße kriegt man eigentlich schnell über die Bühne. Da hat's kräftig geknallt.
It's locked, all right.
Are you all right?
The bastard hit the wall next to me. I don't even know if he meant to miss.
If you've been hurt, I can help you. I'm a doctor.
Name's Albert. Remember it. Now bugger off.
What happened?
Hey!
All right. Perhaps the poor drunk just
Sod off, mister. You ain't got no...
It's true. I'm not familiar with this part of town. Perhaps you could...
I said sod off.
Do you know...
Never heard of her.
I found the recruiter you were expecting.
I knew it! I told you I was tough enough. I'll be free soon.
This note was found on a dead man, Albert.
You're all fancy words, none of which concern me.
Do you know...
Never.
Goodbye.
I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley. Reeking worse than a week-old lavvy.
What? Shooting a boar.
What?
I'm Dr...
No. Look.
What can...
Nothing.
You don't...
That's it.
You mean...
Yeah.
Perhaps... Do you know...
It's funny, I've been searching for her too.
Really?
Word is she ain't real. She's just a cover for some doctor who...
Whatever...
I swear I...
What is it, Benjamin? It was the...
The doctors called me a liar.
Yes. Sounds like shell shock.
I'm not ashamed. I just need my pills.
A gun...
The wet boots will be proud of me.
How are...
I'm not your...
Goodbye, young...
I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking worse than a week-old lavvy.
Digga, wie viele Leute sind da schon wieder? Oh, Mann.
Good evening.
I'm afraid...
Do you know... Really?
Would it...
A gun?
Can be the answer to all your problems.
Good evening, miss.
Good evening, sir. Are you interested in a...
Actually...
Then you have come to the right place.
Oh, really? Why didn't I...
Ah, my brother has spoken of your research, sir.
Tell me,
The region...
what do you...
Most of them...
Is...
Cadogan.
Do you know...
I don't like to talk about...
competition?
Never met her, but it seems she provides some sort of...
I'd like to see what...
Siehst du mal, wie lange du schon immer da warst? War das schon wieder? Bei dir ist alles fit soweit?
Digga, was ist hier passiert, Alter? Ha. Da kann ich mich ausruhen. Die Schillinge nehmen wir mit. Da geht's raus. Können wir... Oder mal. Ich habe halt immer noch das Kopfding, Alter. Ich brauche dieses Rezept für Kopf. Sonst stehe ich halt da. Oh. Bringt halt auch nichts, wenn ich meine Waffen hochpush. So, jetzt gehen wir erstmal raus. Und gucken wir auf jeden Fall, wo wir hier rauskommen. Und was ist jetzt los? Hä? Jetzt bin ich ganz weit hier hinten.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Ja gut, ich bin aber ehrlich, ich will jetzt eigentlich auch 10 Jahre da hier jetzt. Oh ja, ja, bla bla blub. Ist okay. Da komme ich halt einmal aus rum, zack. Hä? Kann ich da irgendwie... Nee, kann ich.
I cannot enter.
Ah. War ja klar.
working nearby.
Good evening, sir.
You're here.
I'm not here.
Doc.
Do you require...
Not me.
It's that...
I don't...
What is... I...
Where?
I don't approve of your actions, but I know... What, Mr... I've no interest in money. Perhaps one night I will visit you and take what I require. If that should happen, there will be no need for a middleman.
So it's a no, then. That's too bad. The Reed tonic could have really helped people, you know, save lives. Isn't that what you do? I mean, people buy that Swambra shit.
Tell me,
People are just...
what do you...
People are act...
You seem to have...
Not much.
You'd better... I'm looking for...
Dorothy?
Has she...
No.
Tell me truthfully, why are you so thankful?
By keeping my tenants alive, she's making me a rich man. Every month they live, it's more coin in my pocket.
I'm looking...
Dorothy?
Goodbye. Mr. Bate.
Eve.
Goodbye, Mr.
What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
Perhaps I should look into it. A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be for Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nethercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Oh, ohne Scheiße, ich weine gleich, Alter.
This district seems to get uglier every year.
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid. Welcome.
I am
Doctor.
How is it?
It's not.
Wer ist denn jetzt Joe Peterson?
Yeah,
Where?
in the club.
Have you?
No.
As in,
What do you mean?
how
It's,
ice?
it's no secret.
Have you?
No.
Yeah.
Dorothy Crane ain't even a real name. Something like Dorothy.
That doesn't explain why.
Your precious nurse Crane gives away medical supply.
Huh.
Right then.
I should never have
Excuse
taken
me, sir.
Another job?
I'm not a
dog.
Really?
I'm Joe.
May I?
God.
Not this.
Toe.
How did you become
There's no pride in roughing up poor boy.
a job?
I got enlisted by the Wet Boot Boys, a gang from the docks. I'm their...
You survived.
I don't care what you think.
I'm not sure, Mr. Lu.
Oh, do you re...
Have you?
Dorothy,
Could you please?
she's a night...
Goodbye.
Fancy buck.
You never. Joe Peterson. He's the villain here, isn't he?
I've known Joe.
What?
Carlos.
It's never.
We've all had.
And no one.
No.
Goodbye.
Hä? Wo ist denn der Dude jetzt hin, Alter? Oh. Bro, Alter, ich wein gleich.
Hello, young man. I'm Dr. Reed.
Sorry, no.
Your father is worried about you, boy. He asked me to look for you.
So my father actually worries about me then? Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
So,
I'm not...
how do you...
My father...
Forgive...
Why
I'm sure you're...
That's exactly what my...
If life here is so terrible...
I don't go outside.
So that's what...
I'm not afraid.
Your father and Mr. Lewis used to be good friends.
I was young then.
Have you...
I don't go out.
Have you...
Am I not?
Do you...
Yes.
Goodbye.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
It's locked. So,
I'm not...
would it be...
Can't see.
Why is...
Sometimes... Yes.
Goodbye.
Even my dreams are soaked.
You again?
Harry,
I've always put my son's interests above it.
you really love your son, don't you?
He's my pride and joy.
Since...
No one will ever take my son away from me. If
Do you...
only one.
Why do you keep on...
It's true, I hate this job. And I know I made some...
You could leave tomorrow. Start another life and...
That's easy for you to say, Doctor. We are poor.
Goodbye. Good evening, Harry. May I come in?
Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
So,
I'm not...
good.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
I prefer not to give you another... Baron.
Forgive my...
Do not...
I am...
a son.
All quite... I am... Would...
All
quite... Well,
As it
what...
would be.
Really?
We must
What it...
cleanse
Tell me to...
God.
Purification...
Your lack...
Your man...
My son.
Joseph...
Vicar Larab.
What do you mean?
Also
Quite a...
Well, you...
Well,
As it
what do you...
would be.
I have... Good evening.
It's
Have you...
not...
Wait...
I...
You...
As it...
Have you...
Not...
Do you know...
I don't... None.
What?
Before...
I have had it...
Ach Gott, Alter, ich hab da schon wieder so... So viel.
Excuse me,
Sorry.
Doctor. What is a...
Sir... Have you...
I've...
That's... What is it?
Ego. So I... Not at...
I heard...
Not much.
I'm afraid...
Ah, could it be...
Without a doubt, you are a damn...
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Yeah, no.
Where?
He spends... No.
Really?
He went...
Goodbye. Good evening.
Please, I'm a pup.
Man. But I know. If that. What do you. Yeah, most. But. I don't. If so, well. Tell the. On what not.
Wer ist denn jetzt schon wieder Kamee, Alter?
Perhaps one. In what this if such on what not my. Max, I'm daughter. What could I not? I'll leave. Good evening, Mr.
And good evening.
You don't know. When might you see me? Some. Good evening. I know. Tell me about. Very well. Hello. Melia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary. A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever. Very well. The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Don't be.
I'm not.
All right.
Chris,
I don't. If it.
You can.
And you. I will. How?
Are you?
I don't.
I'll.
You know.
Goodbye.
Money.
You?
Good.
Fancy
You never. What do you?
Harry's a good boy.
What trouble?
Despite.
Goodbye. Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again. Go.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse...
All right.
Don't you see we're on the same side?
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Thompson.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing
I have to admit your words have conviction.
It's locked, all right.
Huh?
If you want...
We've not... So, she's... Tell me. Are you... Who... You said... Did you... You as it... Don't... It's... No. How did you mean... But... Goodbye.
I need help! He's going into convulsions, Doctor!
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Raz van Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy? Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do? In essence, we need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see. I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor!
A dose of epinephrine, now.
Yes, Doctor. We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could? Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners. So what do I owe?
It's locked.
Also stirbt der immer, egal was ich probiere und was ich tue, oder?
Place for the illustrious Dr. Reed. You shouldn't be here. I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
Your heart might be in the right place, but you can't carry on with this blackmail. For God's sake, Dorothy, it's extortion. It's a serious crime.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
But why Lady Ashbury?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that...
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and...
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police.
So, the end justifies...
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver...
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Listen very carefully, Dorothy. You will erase from your memory everything you pretend to know about Lady Ashbury and Pembroke Hospital.
Let that rich bitch off the hook over my dead
Nurse
body.
Crane, enough. Listen as if your life depended on every word. I know you've a generous heart who gives freely to those in need, but you shall walk away from the shadier streets of your business.
I will never abandon...
Dorothy, the discussion has come to a close. Your clandestine activities in the Resistance are over. Let it go.
I'll let it go. Yes. All gone.
Ah!
It's locked, all right.
It's a leak! It's the leak! Eat it! Bloody leech! Lively! It's on to us! We have to stop her! Oh, mine, vermin!
Mr.
Eve.
You see, you'd bet. Goodbye.
Goody.
Goodbye.
Me? I'll not die in some piss-stinking alley reeking
Good
worse
evening.
than a weak old lavvy.
How are you?
I'm not your...
Good.
The wet boots will be proud of me.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Kill it, boy! Burn it, boy! Die, vermin! I'll send you back in a fucking... Die, vermin! Doesn't that burn, does it? Still alive.
Oh. Hmm.